I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team, and welcome to the channel. Oh, I'm losing my voice. What's up, Supreme Team, and welcome to the channel. If y'all can hear me, go ahead, put your city, state, country, island, wherever you are from into the chat so I can give you a shout out real quick. Child, we got some things to talk about, okay? Let's see, let me put my picture up. What is going on? I hope you all are doing well. Take that down. Come on in. Welcome, everybody. I think there's like a glare. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix the glare on the screen. One momento. Let's see. Is that better? Kinda. Maybe I can clean the camera. Okay. All right. I'm good. What's up? I see Baby Peaches in the house. What's up? Miss Gloria out of STL. What's up? Come on in, everybody. Texas. I hope you guys are doing okay. Atlanta. What is up? Nice to see you guys this afternoon. Happy Thursday. Okay. 235 of you are here. Welcome. Every single one of you. What's up, Miss Linda Gamble? Anybody that you see with a wrench behind their name, they are volunteering their time to be a part of the chat to make sure that you have a good time, okay? So all I ask is that you follow their instruction, okay? We're coming from all over, right? We're coming from all over. That means that we're going to have different opinions, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we just want to keep it respectful, okay? So keep it respectful. We will be good. What's up, Review Hour, my friend? Okay, what's up? Uh-oh, hold on, child. Martell's Raggedy Manila folder has entered the building. What's up? How are you? Let's see who else. Oh my goodness, you guys are killing me. Hey, Sharon, welcome. I love to see it. Y'all, we got some stuff to talk about. I didn't come on yesterday. I did drop a video though, but I didn't come on. But a lot of you got a chance to see the video. Good. What's up, Veronica? Let's see. Who else we got? What's up, Cookie? Cookie's another moderator. Make sure you just follow their instruction. What's up, Kevin, my snarky friend? I love when Kevin comes over. Thank you for supporting. Welcome all my newbies, child. I was overwhelmed with everybody that clicked the subscribe button these last two videos. Thank y'all. I hope you hit the notification bell too, because that's how y'all find me, child. That's how y'all get these videos like the one I'm about to give you today, okay? So we are going to get started in just a second. Let me just make sure I put everybody's city up. What's up? I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me, okay? Jamaica in the house. Child, there's been so much going on. It has been insane, okay? A lot of YouTubers and content creators getting themselves in trouble. I saw some people getting in trouble over there at the YSL trial. Apparently someone's under a YouTuber, possibly. Allegedly under investigation, federal investigation is what's being said. There is a TikToker, very popular TikToker, who got arrested yesterday out of Louisiana. Child, we gotta get it together, child. I mean, people's mental health. Oh my goodness. That goes for the subscribers too. Most of y'all, the majority of the subscribers of my subscribers are amazing, but there's always one or two of y'all that come in like an army. Let's see. Oh, we got Marcella today. Moses will be there. He has another commitment. Okay. Let's see. Welcome everybody. Welcome Marcella. Let's see. Checking in from Houston, Little Rock. Pittsburgh, what's up? Oh my God, Pittsburgh, California. Nikita coming in from my Ohio family. Oh, there's a lot of y'all. Y'all are coming in like a a bandit right now. Okay, y'all, listen. I'm gonna keep putting your city, state, country, wherever you're from. I'm gonna keep putting that on the screen. But before we get started, y'all know I gotta start it off with the blind item. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see what y'all know today. Okay, I'll give you a hint if you can't guess it, but we're gonna do my little theme song first, and then we'll get it up there. Okay. Here's the question. First person to get it right, I'm gonna put you up on the screen. Okay. Please, I have a very scratchy voice today. Y'all know that in Atlanta, there was a chemical plant that blew up, but whatever these fumes are, it has affected my voice a little bit. Anyway, here is the question, okay? Guess it. This Hollywood A-lister and his wife partied with Diddy until the wee hours of the morning before seeing something so offensive that the A-lister cussed Diddy out and stormed off. Who was it? Who was it? Let's see. Who was it? First person to guess. I'll get you up here. I'm still scrolling down, child. Who was it? Saw something so offensive. He gave him a tongue lashing. Oh, y'all didn't guess? Hold on. Screw me down. No guesses yet? Oh, okay. This is a Hollywood A-lister. He's been in everything, okay? Him and his wife, especially his wife. Let me say thank you to Brenda for becoming a member and supporting the channel. He played, if I give you any movie that he played in, you guys would guess it right off the bat. Oh, I see you. Sheila Joe said, Denzel Washington, you are right. You are right. That story came out late last night that Denzel Washington and his wife was at a party that Diddy threw, child. And they said they was dancing their asses off, having a good time. Then all of a sudden, an eyewitness saw Denzel get into it with Diddy over something he saw. They didn't say what it was, but he ended up screaming on Diddy, okay? Told him he was gonna lay hands on that, lay hands on Diddy, okay? So there you see it. Denzel Washington, once confronted Sean Diddy Combs at a party, stormed out after a screaming match. They both let each other have it, but I think Denzel won, okay? The uncle won, okay? It said the actor, who is 69 now, allegedly confronted Holmes during an all-night affair he had attended with his wife Pauletta in 2003. A source told US Weekly on Wednesday, and then when Denzel walked out, he screamed, "You don't respect anyone," okay? So that is the story. Look at there, child. Speak with the girl said, heart emojis. Listen, the one Hollywood story that I remember, I don't know the comedian though. I wish I knew the comedian, but there was a comedian who would, he talks about it all the time. He said he went to a party. Denzel was on his way out of the door, and Denzel says to him, "Leave before midnight." And he was like, what? And Denzel, he said, before he could turn around, Denzel was already gone. He was like, that's all there is to it. Leave before midnight. So these parties were infamous. Everybody knew about them, right? Everybody knew about them. People participated in them. Right now, if y'all have not been paying attention, I think it was on Piers Morgan's YouTube channel, dropped last night. Jaguar Wright was on there. Who else? Vlad from Vlad TV. Y'all know, I think he's Russian. Anyway, they came on to talk about what they knew, industry parties, things like that. Jaguar Wright was really reckless in saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce also participated in some of the Diddy things, okay? And she accused him of all kinds of things that I'm not going to say on my channel because I value my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no problems, but y'all can go on over to Piers Morgan's channel to hear it. Okay, look, people are putting it out there. We know that they used to party quite a bit, at least Jay-Z did, but that's the story that is coming out of a lot of camps. It's all over the tickety talk, child, all over a lot of the tickety talk and other platforms. Let's see, you guys are still guessing T.I. and Tiny. Someone said Beyonce. A lot of you guessed Denzel. Okay, someone said TD Jakes. It was Denzel. Denzel said, gave him the business and then rolled up out of there. All right, all right, all right. Clone in the house. I love it when my sister has an opportunity to hang out with me. This is my blood sister. We got the same mama, same daddy, child. Listen, y'all think that I'm quick to block somebody? Don't play with her, okay? Because she will block you in a second. She is her sister's keeper, okay? Just so you know. I love you, Miss Clone. Thank you for coming in. Okay. Okay, who else? Let's see what you got to say. Lisa Love, who is a member. Thank you, Lisa. She said, listen, the diddler forgot to tell folks this wasn't a cake and ice cream type of party, but an ice cream type of party. Okay, Lisa Love got the jokes, child. Tamara Morgan said, good afternoon. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into today's topics, the hot tops. Okay, let me get my screen up. We're going to start with something that everybody needs to know. We should be paying attention to at least some of these news items. I know we gossip a lot, which is cool as long as we are registered to vote and we are doing it in our local and the federal election. We need to be voting for everything. But y'all, check this out. A judge rules to allow President Biden to continue with his student loan forgiveness program. So if you are one of those people who, you know, they was trying to get back into your pockets because you thought you had a break on them student loans, baby, federal judge said continue, okay? Give these people a damn break because we got too much going on. So he gets to continue on that campaign promise that he made 4 years ago, and we will see what else happens. But I do wanted to report that, okay? So that is good news, hopefully, for somebody. Now let's talk about another person. Let's start this one. Y'all saw this man on my thumbnail. This is Jax Taylor, okay, the one in the middle. He is a part of the Vanderpump Rules crew, child. Listen, turns out that he signed over custody of his 3-year-old child yesterday. And I wanted to bring this up because a lot of us, again, we talk about everybody. I talk about everybody on social media. It's some learning lessons we can all pay attention to. Let's see. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's learning lessons that we can all appreciate. Let's see. Greetings, Diana. Logged in just in time to hear the news about the student loan forgiveness. That's right. This is a big deal. So spread the word. If you know anybody out there who has been paying on them loans, child, and they wanted to tell us today, I don't know if you've given yourself a grace period because sometimes it's due on the 1st, sometimes on the 15th, child. Somebody might have paid and you got to wait for that money to be mailed back to you. All right. But this is what's going on right now. Anyway, long story short, this gentleman, Jax Taylor, he is married to, let me get the right names up. I think her name is Brittany. Yep, Brittany Cartwright. He just signed over full legal physical custody of their son to his wife. They are going through a divorce right now, actually. They've been married for 4 years on Vanderpump Rules. They've both been on the show. And this is something that I thought was important because earlier this year, he had committed himself into a psych institution because he was having some mental health problems. And so, you know, we've been talking a lot about Love and Marriage Huntsville and things like that. And anytime I see stories that I think kind of match up to sometimes things that other people are going through, I like to put it out there because we want to see how these things are resolved. Now, I do want to say he did sign over full custody. And he also said that, or I should say, his estranged wife is saying she will never keep the child from him, that she'll keep him abreast of anything that's going on, but that this is the best situation for them right now. She also said that they're not in the best place when it comes to co-parenting. So she did say that. She said, we've been having a difficult time from the beginning, even though it has not been made public, but she said it's still difficult. She's hoping for a time when they can get better. But she said right now, she's really pleased and happy with him signing over full custody to her. Okay, so I wanted to say that. Let's see. D. Huford said, I'm not surprised. Jax is not I'm not surprised. Jax is not a good guy. Yeah, he's not. He is Bravo's bad boy. He is Bravo's bad boy. Every network has one. Him and I think Tom Scandoval. Y'all know he is in a revenge P lawsuit, Tom Scandoval. But this is what's going on with Jax. And they had to put the whole show on hiatus due to just the whole cast being in turmoil. Okay. So right now they have a lot of storylines that's kind of matching up with Love and Marriage Huntsville, or at least problems. Okay. So I did want to share that story. Thank you. Look, Cut and Paste said this relationship was doomed from the start. Yep. A lot of people saw it. Let's see. She's talking about Jaguar Wright. She said, isn't it funny, or it's funny, everything that Jag has said has been corroborated. Truth. She said that she believes that what she's saying is the truth. Well, I can tell you that a lawyer did come on the platform where she shared all these details about people she know. She said that she was a lady of the night herself. She did some work. She said she was a dominatrix and that people paid her good money. And she said pretty much there's a tape of everybody. And she said she kept tapes for herself. She was telling so much stuff that the lawyer who came on behind her said she may want to retain a lawyer for herself and against all the allegations that she made for people, because she said everything she said was libelous. Okay. Just so y'all know. What's up, Peggy? I appreciate you for showing up. Thank you. Okay, there's still stories about Jax. Someone said that Jax has always been trifling. He probably doesn't even want to pay child support. Well, he did mark that on the divorce paperwork. He said no support. He does not want anything to do with I shouldn't say he doesn't want anything to do. At this point in time, he is saying full custody, you should have it, and I cannot participate financially. That is what he is saying. So just so y'all know, a lot of people have been watching this show. I'm surprised. Thank y'all for coming in and sharing what y'all know about Vanderpump Rules. Brittany Carter and Jax are too much, and their child is their priority. Okay. I love to see it. Listen, like I said, we've not seen a lot. We talk a lot about other shows or Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's talk about some others too, so we can break it up a little bit. Unfortunately, he was cruel to Brittany before she even married him. Absolutely. Jax isn't even his real name. I cannot stand that guy, but I love Brittany and her son. You guys, I'm so happy that y'all are okay with this story. Not everybody is appreciative when I bring in the other stories. Let me say this. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Real Housewives of Potomac. It comes back on Sunday night, and you know who will be talking about it live? Me. I hope that I can actually bring someone on to co-host with me, because it might be my sister may not be able to watch it. She says she don't like too many shows. So depending on whether or not she's able to watch it, I might bring other people on. Let me see. I see you, clone. Yeah, people are just ragging on Jax. They said Jax is a motherfucker. Okay, Jax is a motherfucker, and he should have given that child up to begin with. All right. Woo, child, the Jax is coming in. Quasan said Jack knows that he effed up. He's an effed up individual. Her mother liked a tweet of mine a long time ago when I said that Britt could do much better. They had no business getting married. All right. The chat has spoken. We're going to move on to the next subject. But yes, just so y'all know, Jax did sign over his custody rights to Brittany. Okay, let's move on. All right, let's talk about this heifer right here. This one's another person who shakes things up when I discuss her on the channel. Miss Brandi Glanville, y'all know that she is in a lawsuit. Kevin, what are you saying? Not watching RHOP this season? Hope it fails. Sorry, not sorry. Kevin, hopefully not everybody feels the same, okay? Hopefully not everybody feels the same, child. We are going to be talking about Karen Huger and that, car accident. I want to see how it plays out because I do want to see, to be honest, Candace and her husband and the little baby. I want to see them come back. So I know she has to do that bonding time. She was not let go from the show. I'm sure they wanted her back now, but she said she needs to take this break. So I want to see that baby. I want to see how they engage as a family. So I'm hoping they can stay on a few more seasons. Okay. I like to see the families engage on the shows. Okay. But anyway, let's get back to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Miss Brandi Glanville, child. She is still talking. If y'all didn't know, the other day, she made a post where she said her lawyers, who she had been paying for over a year, big money, big retainers, she said they were promising me every time we spoke, you have a case, you're about to make out like a fat rat. Basically, you have no worries. Trust us. We're the team, blah, 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 blah. Well, she said, did my lawyers get paid off? Because all of a sudden they dropped the case. No explanation other than this is not something we can win, and walked away, child. And she is still talking about it. Apparently she feels, dare I say, blackballed like NeNe Leakes. She said, this is a blackball, okay? She said this earlier. Oh, hold on. Not that one. Sorry about that. I put up the wrong pic. Here you go. Okay, this is what Brandi had to say. Hopefully y'all can see that print right there in the middle. She put this out as a tweet. And she said, I'm not allowed to effing ponder and wonder why the F, after a year, my lawyers dumped me. So people started ragging on her, and she came back at him. She said, not alleging anything. I gave them multiple chances to get out of, keeping her as a client if they wanted to. So now she's wondering why all of a sudden, were they paid off? Were they blackmailed? Was I used as bait and lied and dumped? And there's a lot of people who don't like Brandi. They think she is a very polarizing individual and basically feel she gets whatever she gets in life. And somebody actually responded to her and they said, is it possible that it's because you keep coming on social media to discuss your case when I'm sure they told you to stay off social? Brandi said, nope. And I'm sick of the man trying to keep me silent. Baby, she called them lawyers the man, and whoever else, I guess also Bravo. Brandi said she got the man on her neck. Listen, child, I was waiting for her to put something else out there like kiss my black ass or something like that, but she said the man, child. Anyway, let's see what else y'all got to say. Let's see, you're talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. I saw a clip with Karen and Giselle today, not happy with the excuse Karen gave per her driving accident, DUI allegedly. Let me say this, child. I did see that clip as well. And Karen said, I'm not talking about this. This is still legal. We are still in a legal matter. She said, until I am adjudicated, I will not be discussing it. I know a lot of people want her to have a nice, cute answer, but she's not giving the other side anything. And she looked at Giselle when Giselle was trying to, turn the key and get her to speak. She looked at Giselle like she wanted to spit on her. Okay. I'm here for it. I cannot wait to see it. Let's see. Back to Brandi. Let's see. D. Huford said Brandi needs to go back and watch herself on TV. Her sons must be mortified. Okay, so D is not in Brandi's corner. She needs to sit her bitter, twisted mind ass down. Woo! Can't blame her for it. All right, well, listen, at the end of the day, I'm just telling y'all, listen, again, everybody seems to be having problems on these reality TV shows. There is a class action lawsuit over there at Bravo right now with a lot of their talent who has made all kinds of accusations against the network. They are in mediation, and so we'll see what happens. They did, break bread with NeNe, bring her back to NBC, and NeNe probably is looking for her peach back. But will Brandi be able to come back is the question, okay? After releasing that audio where you hear Andy Cohen saying that he wants her to watch him and one of her coworkers, okay? He said the F word. He said, make sure that you have your video on because we're going to be going for a couple of hours. A lot of people said, listen, Brandi is nastier than Andy and she gets what she gets. I can't tell you the number of people who are sending me that message. All right. All right. Got it. Uh-oh. What? Are we age shaming Giselle? Giselle's ass is played out. Go home and get your Social Security. Oh. So Shannon on Real Housewives of what channel is this? Is this the first one? The very first one. Has taken accountability, yet Karen Huger tends to be mum's the word due to its legality. Pure malarkey, I'm just saying. Well, Kevin, do you think there's a difference between running into someone's house and running into a tree? Is there a problem? Now, I'm going to tell you one thing that Karen is admitting to right now, at least from the previews. She's saying that she had a lot of personal issues, including her marriage, okay? She is saying that the Black Bill Gates and her might be a little rocky, okay? Now, a lot of people probably thought, they've been rocky, but come on, y'all, hit that like button, please, and thank y'all. Okay, bump up the thumbs up, child, bump it up. But a DUI is a DUI, period. All right, listen, again, I'm going to tell you about my chat. My chat does not see differences most of the time. They are going to just go on ahead and say you're guilty and, turn the key, throw it away, child. So don't be looking for no empathy over here. You can look for a little bit of empathy with me, but not from the chat, not from the chat. Let's see. There's no difference between drunk driving and drunk driving is both horrible. Okay. All right. I understand. Let's move on. I'm just giving y'all the tea. Just giving y'all the tea. That's Brandi. Who else do I have? Oh, man. Did y'all see this mess? The chief star wide receiver, Rashee Rice's mom, is seen on camera stealing a package that had a Chappelle Rowan record from a neighbor's doorstep. From a neighbor's doorstep. Oh, no, I feel like Kevin is coming for me. Hold on, let me make sure. He said, you are giving Karen too much grace. Karen and her excuses. Well, you know what? Guilty. Okay. Guilty. I'm going to watch the season and I'll make a judgment. I know that she is, I think 60. She just turned 60. She really does need to slow down 1000%. But I'm going to watch the show and talk about it. And I'll tell y'all how I feel as I go through. Okay. And you can come on in. What's up, Chronic? Chronic comes in every once in a while. I love to see it. Come on in. Okay. Let's talk about this man right here, this wide receiver, Rashee Rice, who I believe just injured himself, perhaps a career-ending injury, and his mama is out here embarrassing the hell out of him. What is going on? Why are you stealing packages when your son plays football? And why did you have the nerve to have on his damn jersey, child? Let's look at it because it's absolutely disturbing. Okay? Come on, we're going to check it out. I was so upset. Okay, I'm going to play this video. It does have audio in it. So let's listen. Please stop doing this. I don't know what they call these people, porch bandits or something like that. I remember my last house, I used to sit outside and my porch was set up so that I had these huge banana trees and people couldn't see me. But I would see people like roll up and then go to somebody's porch and try to steal their packages. And I would scream at them like, hey, what you doing? And they would just run back to the car. And these were grown ass people. They were not kids. I promise you. They were not kids. They used to have on like scrubs, like they work at the hospital or doctor's office. I was like, what are y'all doing? But yeah, check this out. This child, Marie Everett said maybe she thought it was a package from the wrong house. I'm just saying, Baby, she kicked the package from in front of the door. She kicked the package from in front of the door. Didn't you hear it scrape the ground? That is some messy stuff. Let's see. Kevin said, now that's funny. You yelling at a porch man. Yes, leave people's damn packages alone. Why y'all stealing stuff? And everybody got a Ring camera nowadays. Child, it was nasty. And she is on every social media platform. They are making all kinds of fun of her. You know that's going to be a reflection of that boy. Child, do better. Do better. It's usually grown-ups. Let's see, the NFL boys are not the NBA boys. They're not paid the same. Well, she got herself a damn Rohan or whatever this lady's name is, record. That's what she stole, a damn record. Come on now. A Chappelle Rowan. I think that's how it's pronounced. I can't even believe it. What do you got to say, girl? She said that my neighbors stole pumpkins from my porch once. I cussed them out. I cussed them out and told every neighbor that he was a no good motherfucker. Okay. And he moved shortly after that. Why would y'all do that? Okay. I have to say, I have not, I've not had that problem. Let's see. A lot of y'all agree. She's a mess. Stealing from people and having your son's jersey on. Did y'all see the jersey? It says Rice's mom on the back. Look at the jersey. So his number is number 4. She's wearing a number 4. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Mama Rice. She even identifies herself. She's a horrible thief. Mama Rice is on the back of the damn jersey. Come on now. Why would you do something that slow? You got to be quicker than that. You got to be quicker than that. All right. I'm going to leave her alone for now. I just thought it was trifling, child. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. All right, we're going to the next story. We've talked enough about Mama Rice. I just thought it was embarrassing. And I figured, you know what? The best way to get people together is to shame them a little bit. So she has been shamed. Now let's talk about this numbnut right here. This is Russell Simmons. We've been talking about him a little bit. I told y'all the other day he was liking all kinds of posts about P. Diddy being locked up and all his victims. And it was wild because there's a lot of people who have come out, including Suge Knight, who said, sir, you're part of the bandits, the group of bandits that was grooming people in the music industry, allegedly. Okay, I didn't say it. Suge Knight said it. But we do know that he left the country. He went on over there to Bali. He had property over there, and he's still there today. Has not been back in the United States since, I think, 2020, 21, whenever Donald Trump, sometime in Donald Trump's administration, he left and never came back. But check this out. He's also suing his ex-wife Kimora, saying that she stole or cashed out stock of his, several $1 million worth of stock. And he says, she's trying to leave me broke. I'm just trying to live this fabulous life, okay, on the run over here in Bali, and you are taking my moolah, okay? But look at this. Russell Simmons could have his assets seized. So whatever Kimora didn't take, somebody might be taking. They said that he may have his assets seized after failing to pay a $3 million settlement to multiple women, including a woman who accused him of assault. Look at God. See, sometimes you can't escape it. Sometimes you can't escape it. 2024 has been a beast for a lot of people. Okay. Even more stuff is coming in. Okay. Y'all talk to me about Russell Simmons right now. I'm going to read the story in just a second. Let me see what y'all got to say first. So some people are still talking about the packages being stolen. Time Up Love said that my neighbor soon stole food at 2 a.m. from your door. Oh, your neighbor's son stole food from at 2 a.m. from your door. He tore it up, but he gave you the money. Okay. Well, that's good that he paid you back at least. He probably figured out that you knew who it was. When my packages goes to the wrong house, I get on their ring and I tell them, you also go to the HOA website and you let them know. Yeah, I did the same thing. I have a lot of Amazon packages. They might go to the wrong door. They take a picture of the door so you know whose door it went to. I'll just sit it here and wait for somebody to walk down and get it, child, because I don't know who it belongs to, but wherever it was supposed to go, you know that it's one of us, right? So just hold on to it until your neighbor comes in. Let's see what else y'all got to say. The year of revelation, we are under a truth veil where literal empires are being knocked down. And we see it right now in the music industry. It's supposed to be true. I mean, like, look at how long Israel right now, like in this horrible war. But this is all the stuff that is supposed to take place: religion, industry, politics. Everything is supposed to be uncovered. Things that's going to affect you personally at some point. So just brace yourself, okay? Stay prayerful. What else? Just keep your psyche intact, and fight for you, okay, at this point, because that's what it looks like. Let's see. Come on in. Come on in. These Hollywood folks are just messy mess, running away from their responsibilities. Absolutely. Absolutely. Keep hitting that like button, you guys, please and thank you. Bump up the thumbs up if you are here and watching. We talked about Russell Simmons. Let me see if I got anything else for y'all. I don't know if y'all saw this. I got two more stories, and then we're going to get into the love and marriage Huntsville. Number one, Shirley Strawberry reportedly finalized her divorce from her estranged husband after months of his RICO indictment. This looks like it was made, she may have done this a day ago, that it came out a day ago. Just an FYI, even though she's finalized her divorce from Ernesto, according to a report, the radio host officially terminated her marriage months after Ernesto was arrested and indicted in Georgia federal fraud charges. As we previously covered, it goes on to say that Shirley had filed the paperwork to end things back in April of this year, so not too long ago, and just 6 days before he was accused of scamming at least 25 victims out of $750,000. Prosecutors allege that Ernesto leveraged his marriage to the Steve Harvey morning show co-host to pass him off as a distinguished businessman, and that he stole hundreds of thousands, including personal vehicles, motorcycles, coach buses, trailers, automotive parts, and other various services and properties. Remember, we were talking about romance scammers, child? It looks like romance scammers can happen just by attaching themselves to your star, and all of a sudden they're scamming others. But check that out, okay? So she has divorced him. I am so happy for Shirley. That's right. The Bible is fulfilling its prophecy. Fulfilling its prophecy. Okay, then talking about Rice, the football player. Keisha said, and with her daughter, even a NFL player can't stop his mama from being a thief, and that's sad. You are very disappointed in this lady. Yeah, this is nasty work. At some point, you got to decide, you know what I'm saying, when to let that type of shit go. You can't be embarrassing your family and your son like that. That's disgusting. Ernesto was a real GTA villain. That's true. He absolutely was. He wasn't divorced from his first wife when he married Shirley Strawberry. That is what's being alleged. That came out, I think, earlier this year, that he may have had been, practicing polygamy. If I'm saying that right, put it in the chat. That's not a word I say every day. But she was able to disassociate herself from him. However, she does have, that's still a scar on her reputation. So when this first story first came out about Shirley and Ernesto, a lot of people were saying that she was in on it. Okay, polygamy. Thank you very much. Polygamy. A lot of people were saying that she was in on it, and it looks like she was able to prove herself innocent. He's still in there trying to use those 3-minute phone calls or however much time he get for free, child. He's still in there, saying that he's innocent and whatnot. But you got to live right. You can't be going to prison. You can't go to prison ever. Okay, let's talk about just living right and staying free. Stay free. Why do you want to talk to people with your hand on the glass? It makes no sense. It's cool out here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what's going on with him. And let me get y'all this other story, because this was a doozy. I told you a little bit ago that there was a TikToker. This young man right here, I think he is 20 years old. This is his mugshot. He goes by Mr. Prada on TikTok. And let me tell y'all something. He has 2 TikTok accounts, both over 4 million followers. Okay. You can just type in Mr. Prada on TikTok if you have the account. And he has 2 accounts over $4 million. This man was raking in a lot. Okay. Raking in a lot. Young boy, though. He's young. I don't want to take that from him. And it also sounds like there may have been some foul play. There might have been something else involved. Okay. I do want to say that. But let me get this story up real fast for y'all. This is out of Louisiana. I don't know if there's anybody from Louisiana here. You may have heard this story already. So he is a TikTok personality, again, called Mr. Prada. He has been charged with a therapist passing. The therapist's name is Nicholas Abraham, and he's 69 years old. Now, this is really important that we keep an eye on this because there may have been something else going on between him and this therapist, okay? But the therapist's body was discovered over the weekend, rolled up in a tarp near a state highway, authorities said on Thursday. The body of Nicholas Abraham, 69, of Baton Rouge, was found on Sunday. And they're saying that this 20-year-old boy by the name of Terrion Thomas is responsible. Okay, Terrion Thomas, over 8 million followers over there on TikTok. Thomas's relationship to the victim and the motive for his taking this man's life are unclear as of today, but they are saying that they're currently charging him with 2nd degree, okay? And they're waiting for extradition from Texas to Louisiana. So he did try to flee. At the time, they don't have any evidence. However, this therapist does have a past. The therapist was actually arrested for touching a young man that was underage, 11 years old, actually. I believe that's what they're saying. And they're right now saying they're not sure what may have happened between the 2 of them. Okay, so just an FYI, I'm going to keep my eyes on this case because I want to see what happens next. It looks like after he took this man's life, he stole his car, and that's how they were able to tie all these things up. I think he went to like a Walmart or something. And of course, all the cameras that's all around. Again, I don't know why people are not connected to the fact that Big Brother is watching. They saw him in this man's car. They were able to place that, license plate number and figure out who he was, or that the car was registered to someone else. And then someone ended up finding that tarp on the side of the road. And then they had a clear picture of him, a very clear picture of him. Of course, you just run that through social media and bam, over 8 million followers, almost 9 million people followed this young man. So let's keep an eye on him and see what happens next. But it was a wild story to me. Let's see. How did I know? Did this influencer ever go through the foster care system or court system? Was he ordered to therapy? They're still trying to figure that part out. They're still trying to figure that part out. They're not saying that he received therapy as an adult, but we don't know. I can say that they said that the young man that the therapist was previously accused of touching is not him. they did say that, that it is not him. So we don't know. We'll have to keep our eyes on this, okay? But whatever triggered him, and it was a blunt force trauma, hit to the head and shoulders. So he was standing over him when he hit him, by the way, and hit him so hard he took his life. Okay, so that's it. Now let's get to the next story, child. I asked y'all a question. Let me see. Hold on. Let me take this down real fast. Okay. For whatever reason, my comments have frozen on this side. I don't know what's going on. I'm still looking at what you guys have to say, but I'm just waiting for the comments to roll up. But for some reason, it seems like it's frozen. I don't know if it's frozen on your end. Okay. All right. Here, I think y'all may have figured this out, but let me just say this. Sunny went live last night in the wee hours of the morning to tell people to let her tell her own story. Okay, she said that she has a story to tell. She has her own testimony, and please let her tell her own story. She wasn't necessarily mean about it. I won't say that, but she did. She's a little frustrated because people are talking about her and Moses and what's going on between the two of them right now. And so she said, listen, I am more than happy to tell my own story. And then she said, not only am I going to tell my own story, I'm going to write a book. So she feels like her story is book worthy right now. Let me see if I can find my video. She feels like her story is book worthy. Here we go. And she's just basically saying, listen, yep, a book. She wants to get a book written. She has, I guess she's going to be on YouTube on Saturday and share some insight into things. How much will she share? I do not know. I don't know, but she is saying that she wants to get her story out there. I'm going to let y'all listen to a little bit of what she had to say. I think she was talking to the bloggers. She may have been talking to some of the followers saying, you guys need to back off. I'm on a TV show. I will tell my story in my time. And she said, Moses wants to tell the story too. Moses wants to share his testimony. So let's listen. Let's listen.
When I tell it, but hey. Y'all want to be so damn, breaking news with stuff that's like not even correct. However, can I tell my story? Like, y'all do realize I'm on a TV show, so you can watch and learn stuff. Y'all are taking the fun out of the shit. So it's like, allow me to tell my own story.
Okay, listen. Dee said, I'm going on mute until that shit is done. Okay, listen. She said, let me tell my own story. Now, unfortunately for Sunny, the story broke. People got out there before she had an opportunity, to share it. If that was her goal, to share it. It got out there before she did. Okay. But everybody has been talking about it. It appears that he may be over there in the clinker. Okay, they're saying in the federal penitentiary, and he is awaiting a trial that I think is scheduled for October 16th. There was a whole list of things that he may have been charged for. One of them appeared to have been perhaps driving under the influence, okay? It looked like he had a license that was snatched. Now, the thing that was she's saying, I want to tell my own story and things like that. I don't know if y'all remember, but when she came onto the show, when we first saw her earlier this year, they were showing their businesses. I think Moses came onto the show with t-shirt that had his trucking business name on it and all that stuff, right? And then when, now that these stories are coming out, it's kind of like, woo, woo, woo. So when you were on the show and advertising the business and stuff like that, was your license possibly snatched for the trucking business? Because it's saying that it was snatched in 2023, not this year, but last year. And there was some other things going on. So there's a lot of things that, I know that she is new to the show, but she shouldn't be new to show business, as someone kindly pointed out. You have been on this show for a long time. And so sometimes you got to get it out there before people get it out there for you. You got to get it out there before people get it out there for you. Okay, so there's a whole lot of things that people are going to start tying up. And all I have to say is, unfortunately, even though she is on this show, she's not going to be able to tell this story with Moses on the reunion because, as I've pointed out, he's in the clink, okay? And the reunion is taping either this week, if they have not taped it already, or next week. I believe Melody had said on her Tickety Talk Live that they were going to film the reunion in 2 weeks, okay? And that was damn near 2 weeks ago. So if it did not take place here, it is next week, and he is not going to be sitting beside her that year. He's not going to be sitting beside her this year, child. And I can't help but to remember Carlos King asking Destiny, why ain't your man sitting beside you this year, Destiny? Okay, why isn't he sitting beside you? So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Look, Itonia said, listen, I'm going to sit back and let everything play out. Well, baby, that's all we can do is sit back and let everything play out. But we can still talk about it just like we talk about everybody else on this damn show. We talk about everybody and ain't nothing going to change, okay? Don't be intimidated to talk about things, all right? I'm just saying, there are some things that did not tie up when you are putting this information on the screen and you are, crying and saying that nobody's talking about the stuff. I want to know, what stuff are you not talking about? Look, Diana, you can't even help her, baby. I don't want to help, even though I did say her being in the scenes and, putting on her producer hat has helped this shit pop. Like, she has a place, you know what I'm saying? It has been real. I found some of those scenes interesting. I don't think we would have gotten those scenes without her, but some of this shit is lies. Some of the stuff didn't come out in a timely fashion, so it makes it appear as there may have been half truths or just not truthful at all. Okay. But I do remember some of these questions being asked, okay? That's all I'm saying. So she might not make it. I mean, she's going to be on the reunion, but listen, we have the second half of the season that's coming up in November. It appears to be like a juicy part of the season where, Moses was going to make this comment, and a lot of people are trying to find out, is the comment about Destiny when he said, you know who the side chick is going to be. Who? Him not being on stage to answer that question or defend it or, respond to it is a big deal. So him not being available for that, I think it's a big deal. And also just the other stuff that was being discussed. Let's see. Why was she attacking Destiny when she had so much going on? Ooh, well, I'm going to just say it. A lot of people were saying that maybe it was a little bit of a deflection to try to keep, the energy or eyes on Destiny and not on what was going on in her situation. But she said that she is not ashamed. She's not ashamed. She is going to share what she wants to share, which is good. There's no reason to be ashamed at this point. Reality TV, this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. She's going to look so stupid on that stage, holding her hand up, screaming, I'm the wife. Oh, Lord, cut and paste Tisha. I didn't read that all the way through. But she's married now, okay? She's married now. So there's a lot of questions that people are going to ask for sure. They're going to ask for sure. Listen, this show is terrible. Y'all, and this didn't even happen on the show. That's the problem. It's hard. It's hard out here to get the cast members to do right, child. It is hard. Let's see. Yes, as married now. Where's my ring? As married now. Um, Child, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see what goes on next. But I can tell you this: assuming everything's true, and again, this came from a valid, reliable source. Melody said, filming reunion in 2 weeks. I think she was talking to Kim Whitley. She was talking to Kim Whitley, and she said, "Yeah, this, Love and Marriage Huntsville is my show. We filming the reunion until 2 weeks." That this would be that second week. So either it's happening this week, because I think we're Thursday, maybe it happens tomorrow, or it's happening sometime next week. I think maybe next week because Carlos King is celebrating his birthday on somebody's island. I don't know where he's at, but on somebody's island. So maybe next week is when they will film it. And we all know it's going to be -1. Okay. It's going to be -1. Let's see. Kevin said the show is actually off the show. Sunny is the wife regardless of the circumstances. Could not be more accurate. That is very, very true. Very, very true. Sunny might have to join Love After Lockup. Moses was out there doing too much. Yeah, so she's telling us now that she's going to share her story. I don't know how much of it she can share, though. I don't know how much she's contractually obligated to hold on to because of the reunion. So maybe she won't share as much, but we will see if that's the case, okay? They were only talking about Sunny and Destiny, so it was clear that he is talking about Destiny being the side chick. Okay, E-Queen, that makes the most sense, absolutely. But I like to give it a little wiggle room just in case, child, because Martell he did ask the question, who will be the side chick? And then when he said, my wife is my wife, so you know who's gonna be the side chick, Martell said, I'm not in that. I'm dropping the subject right now. Okay, so you made Martell throw his hands up, and we all know not much should embarrass him, you know what I'm saying? Or get him to act like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Unless they allow him to FaceTime from jail. Is that allowable? Can people FaceTime from the jail? I didn't even know they were allowed to have phones. You think that they could get that approved? Child. It really will be Love After Lockup if they take a camera up in that mofo. Okay? That is wild. That is wild. All right, y'all. Listen, I just want to share that little bit of tea. Okay? The reunion is supposed to film. If it did not take place already this week, next week, according to the timeline Melody did give, okay? Which means that she will be without her better half. Mo's son. Mo's son will not be there. Okay? Social media has helped this show stay alive past COVID. That's true. That is true. It did turn into a different show. And you're right. It did help keep the show on the air. All of the bloggers have helped this show stay on the air, whether they are every blogger in the sector. It does not matter who they're for or against. Every blogger in the sector has helped the show stay on the air. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to share that story, and I'm gonna wrap it up with a story on Tisha. I saw this post that she had made a little earlier today. Let me say this because Cookie wants to give a good vibe before I close out. She said that she hopes Moses and Sunny makes it. So many people are against them. Why do you feel like people are against them? Destiny got pissed off and turned him in. Why do you say that? The man got arrested for some sort of a he got arrested last year for it looks like possibly driving. Okay. That's what some of the paperwork says. So in 2023, it looks like that might have been the violation, child. And he probably tried to fight to stay out of it. But we have no clue if that's the case. So that is funny to me, though. But listen, y'all got to give people their let people stand on their own business. That is funny. This has been a long season. Okay. Okay. All right. We're done with that story. But I appreciate you for making me laugh. She said that Destiny is the reason why he is back in the clinker, child. That is hilarious, girl. Y'all know, I don't know why Destiny's being blamed right now, but you know, it doesn't matter. Y'all know how invasive social media is with this show. Facebook, YouTube, everything. People do a lot. People do a lot. So it's easy to point it at the one, but it could have been anybody, or maybe there's just something else that went down that created a problem for him. But that's what we have to figure out. That is hilarious and ridiculous. Okay, that is hilarious and ridiculous. I don't necessarily think that's true. I think that when people are on parole, a lot of things happen. Is it parole, probation? I don't know what he has, but when he there are things that happen, and you're supposed to keep your nose clean, and sometimes it does not happen that way. But damn, that cracked me up. Thank you, D712. Oh my gosh. Look, she said Destiny said her name is Bennett, and she ain't even in it. They wouldn't blame Destiny if she would stay out of everyone's business. Okay, I'm gonna let you have it, but he is kind of her business too. She's a part of the storyline. She's a part of the storyline. If you know, as Sunny put it, bounce on somebody's ride for 15 years, talk about it. Was it good? Was it bad? Give it a rating, 1 through 10. What was it, child? 10 being the highest. Okay. All right. So let's move on to this last story. This is actually Miss Tisha. Tisha said, listen, life is getting a little hard for her. And when she has happy moments, just let her relish in the moments that she is being happy, because she has gone through a lot over the last couple of months, you guys. So y'all see it right there. She actually made this post. Hold on. Let me take my little corner post off, the logo. Tisha said, this has been hard. This has been a hard stage of life for her. She made this post earlier. She said, people passed away and my whole life changed. So if you see me smiling or enjoying life, let me cherish that moment, because the grief is hard and it hits you at random times. And she is sharing that with her social media following. And I thought that was interesting, because if you have not been paying attention, I think yesterday or the day before, her and Marceau and the kids all went out on an outing. I think they went to a football game, maybe in Detroit, but she looked like she was really happy. Like the whole family looked like they were really, really happy. So maybe someone was acknowledging that or saying what's going on, whatever the case may be. And she just made a post and said, listen, it's been a hard stage, because I think she lost four, maybe 5 family members. And she's just saying that, when she does have those happy moments, let her have them. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's it. Those are my stories for today. I hope y'all were entertained, okay? And I hope y'all learned something. I do try to give y'all information y'all can use. Also, make sure that y'all are registered to vote and that you do vote, okay? I see some of y'all in here playing the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost, talking about she's going to reap what her she sowed. Karma's coming, okay? So listen, let me take this down. And take this down and put this back up. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. Okay, this was actually really, really fun today. I'm on my way out to see what food has been left behind in the grocery store, child, because these shelves are empty. But I appreciate every single one of y'all, all my newbies, all my members, the new members, everybody who's blessed me in my channel today. Thank you so much. Thank you to the moderators, because y'all always are here to make sure I have a good time, okay, and the chat has a good time. Thank you to everybody, old and new, okay? And we will do it again on the next one. Make sure y'all all are following me too on all of my platforms, all right? At DYANAROZAY. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.